Good morning, guys and girls, here at the absolutely sublime St Mellion International Resort, and I am playing around the Nicklaus course today. Going to take you around, show you what I play off the tees, and try and put a score together. Come along for the ride. And as always, guys, I hope you well, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.
So on the first hole here, guys, hit a forward, just a little fade down the right hand side of the fairway into a pretty good position. Left me on the top of the hill with 180 yards, and I've hit a 7-iron here, playing about 10 yards downhill, and hit it just left of the pin. Really nice solid shot. And had this for birdie. Green's a little bit chewy, so just a little slow to start off with, but managed to hit a really nice putt and dropped it in. So the second hole, par 5, just playing a 4-iron for position. Again, just down the right half of the fairway. It's difficult to get on into, so I play this as a 3-shotter. Next up, another 4-iron, trying to leave myself 100 yards. And I had 104 yards, so not too bad at all. Hit a nice wedge, just a little bit right of the pin, but got the distance absolutely spot on. Which left me with what I thought was a slightly right to left putt. So I've tried to aim this about a ball to the right. But as you can see, it doesn't come back, which was a little frustrating. But hit a putt past the hole on the line I was trying to hit. So the third's got a bunker down the left-hand side at 260. So I was just hitting a forward down there to leave myself on the fairway and short of the bunker. Had 122 yards to the pin, and I tried to hit a little smooth gap wedge and hit a big pull here. Long is not good, left is not good. I hit it long and left. And this was stinky. I mean, anything on the green would have been kind of acceptable. I was hoping I might just bounce this into the upslope, but it just popped over the upslope and ran to the back edge of the green. So the putt I left myself was about 25 feet, slightly up the hill, and a tiny bit from right to left. I just hit it a little bit too hard, really. The line was good, but just a little too hard. The putt back was pretty straightforward, straight putt, popped it right to the middle of the hole for a bogey. So next, par 3, 180 yards. I hit 7-iron because it was slightly downhill, but came up about half a club short, leaving quite a long putt. So this was a bit of a double breaker. It moved from left to right early doors, and then moved, as it got up to the hole, moved back from right to left. I got the pace right, which was the most important thing, and kind of knocked it up a couple of feet away. And didn't have any problem managing to nudge this in for another safe par. Onto the 5th, cracking hole with water off the tee, and when water up by the green, you've got to carry about 200 yards to get over this first part. I again hit a forward, which left me just over 90 yards. And I hit my 58-degree wedge. There's a swale just left of the pin here, so I had to play it slightly right of the flag. This left me about a 15-footer with a lot of right to left in it. I just was a little lacking in pace and didn't quite hit it high enough. But a nice safe par on potentially quite a tricky hole with a lot of trouble off the tee and coming in with the second shot. So arguably the hardest hole on the front 9, the 6th, a long par 4 up the hill, hazard all down the right, banking all the way up the left, and I've hit a really nice drive up the right-hand half. And second shot, the pin was 180, but I've just hit a 7-iron because the pin was right in the back left corner. So I've hit this a little bit short of the pin, a little bit right of the pin. It did leave me a long putt, but I've seen people go long of this green and the up and down is nigh on impossible. this is a big sweeping putt from right to left. I hit a nice positive putt and got it up kind of about 6 foot short of the hole. This left a putt that was just right edge, and again up the hill, so it could be nice and positive with this one. Good solid stroking into the hole. Another 3-shot par 5. The fairway's so narrow at driver, it's just not worth it. So I've hit a 4-iron off the tee here. Second shot was with a 5-iron. It's a 500-yard hole, so I'm just trying to leave myself around 100 yards. The pin's very, very accessible with the wedge shot. So I've hit a nice shot from just over 100 yards. It's landed just left of the pin and just fed towards the hole, leaving myself about a 6-foot putt straight down the hill, so a really, really quick putt. I looked at this from a couple of different angles, couldn't see it doing anything at all, so went straight, and it was a really nice stroke for birdie. The 8th is only playing 116 yards, but I played a gap wedge to land it a little bit past it, right up on the top of the tier, and then spun it back just to pin high about 6 foot away. Just had a little tiny bit of right to left in it, but hit a solid putt and managed to pop it in the hole for another birdie to go to 2 under par. And then finally the 9th hole, dogleg left to right. The gorse is at 270. I was just trying to peel it off that, and it was quite close to it in the end. Left me a tricky shot off a downslope and with the ball below my feet. I had 130 yards and I just let it go on the slope a little bit and it fell into the right-hand trap. I splashed it out, not the best bunker shot in the world, but it gave myself about a 10-12 footer up the hill to save my par. Had a little tiny bit of right to left in it and I just overread it and left it out there. So a poor bogey to finish. But pretty solid 1 under par for now.
Guys and girls, 9 holes done on the Nicklaus course here at St Mellion. That is an absolute delight. The course is in fantastic condition, so thank you ever so much to St Mellion for letting me come and play. And if you get a chance, guys, come and play, because it is a wonderful, wonderful test of golf. As always, guys, I hope you're well, and I'll catch up with you soon.